All right. Hi, I'm Brandon. The video that I'm making now is a little late, but that's all right. So, as far as aesthetically, we're trying to stay kind of similar to what we're looking like already. Um, Most of the stuff that we really need prop-wise is going to be in the arcade hub world, which I can go ahead and just load into that now. Uh, but almost everything else is just going to be materials. We've got almost our entire game is made out of cubes, which sounds silly but works really well for our game. Uh, so we're outside of this specific level. This is the hub world where the player will go to interact with this. This will be an arcade machine in order to pick the levels. But it would be really nice to get this place looking pretty so that we can keep it. Um, so we're looking for the arcade cabinets. I mean, just it's gonna be like one mesh, but then if we could do like, maybe 3 or 4 different textures so that we can have some variance so that it looks more like a living, breathing arcade with lots of cabinets, that would be dope. I know that this is all Myron's work, so if I'm forgetting stuff, I'm sure he'll mention it tomorrow. But he made a pool table that I'm sure he would love to keep, some pinball machines. Um, there's like a table and some chairs in here. This is probably going to be the bulk of the props. We're also going to need some materials for the walls, and then like a pretty carpet and a ceiling. So mostly texture work and materials, as well as these props in here. But then let me go ahead and load into the actual game. So what we just looked at is a hub world, and then from the hub world, we will load into levels such as this. This is the first level. So our game uses a lot of color language to indicate what you can and can't do in the game. Don't mind the UI or the broken grapple hook. Noah's in the middle of working on some stuff, so some things are a little broken right now. But we have several block types that have to be a specific color, and they are listed in the block card on Trello. But we have some materials for them now, but they're so busy that it ends up looking kind of tacky in levels that are mostly inside. So let's pull up level 3 so that you get an idea of what I'm talking about. But like this is a completely interior level, and it just looks so busy in here with these crazy textures. So that's something that we would love to get done is some simpler textures that scale well, or that scale true to like the world size rather than the relative size of the blocks, because we're just scaling cubes and slapping textures on them. Something else that we would love is I'm sure you've seen our finger gun and our grapple hand that is currently broken. But we love these, but they could be prettier, right? So like if we could, and we'll talk about this more tomorrow or whenever we get together, but we made these hands out of blocks. They are not rigged or any of that. We don't know how to do that stuff. These are just blocks that we are moving to fake animation. So if you guys are capable of setting up some hands that we can learn together how to animate, that would be super dope. Because you're gonna see these hands 98% of the time you're in the game, right? So unless you're in the hub world, you're staring at these hands. And and I think Myron listed out some animations that we thought would be cool. Um, and again, I have no idea what you guys specialize in or anything like that. I did see that our first artist mentioned that they're a prop artist. I don't really know anything about art, but I assume that that means that you're going to be focused on making the stuff in the arcade, which is dope. We're excited for that. Um, but yeah, man, we're looking at like kind of cartoony block stuff, Tron glowy stuff, and then just for the arcade, sort of a stylized, almost realistic, but still kind of arcadey looking assets. Uh, Sweet. Um, when everyone gets together, we'll have a way better time explaining this. 6 minutes is long enough. Uh, can't wait to meet you, dudes. Peace.